Yo, Wagwan, back with
What's
it.
up, y'all? I didn't see the camera on hands on
We back on the
part two.
part two of this. We're gonna tap into Flo being a bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass Flo part one.
That shit was just a very scary experience to see, especially being that this is a man that I've been with for a very long time, and to see somebody do you like that, it's just like, damn, like you never really cared about me for real. Like I've gotten altercations with someone in my relationship before, like relationships before, and it has never, ever, ever been to the point that a nigga punched me in my face over and over again, saw I was down and could not help myself and kept going. Like
Bro,
this was different
It's
than
sad
any
that you
other
even went
situation,
through
and
the.
I'm not playing victim at all. Like I'm not trying to be the victim in the situation. I hate that I even have to get on here and do all of this, but what you're not gonna do is make me seem like this time was no, this time was different, Flo, and you know that. Like you know what happened. So for you to even sit on here and do all that is crazy to me. Like insane actually. And then I told him I had to go to the bathroom. We standing in front of the bathroom talking about it. And then after that, I run towards the stairs of the house. I run towards the stairs and I'm pulling on the rails because he starts dragging me back to the room, trying to stop me from going to ask for help from a person that was downstairs. So I'm running towards the stairs, trying to scream as loud as I can at that point to get him.
every time she mention him, we gonna call him Ban, BAN. Then that's gonna be his new name, Ban, a bitch ass nigga. Let me get for sure. So she gets reference Ban. We'll get back to it.
To come out of his room and help me. So at this point, Flo's punched me in the head more because he's mad that I'm screaming for help, covering my mouth so I cannot scream. I'm literally just crying even more because at this point, like, god damn, like what the fuck? This nigga really just whooping my ass. Like he don't give a fuck about me. So after that, I'm like, Jake. Well, the person comes out the room and he's like,
Ban.
I'm like, the first thing I said to him was like, look at my face, bro. Like, look what he just did to me. And he like, Flo, that's not okay, bro. Like, that's not okay. And Flo basically trying to justify the situation once again. And he was telling him that that's not okay. Like, look at my face. My face was very fucked up. Like, my face, you could tell I had got hit in my face over and over and over and over and over again. Like,
So
just by all of the bruises, all the marks. And honestly, it wasn't nothing but punches. Like, literally, nothing but heavy ass punches, like with all of his might.
Like,
so I'm like, I'm dead ass thinking I'm finna black out or something, but I just so happened not to. But after that, that's when I got my phone and I was able to leave. Me and Flo, at first I was still communicating with him after that because when it first happened, I honestly didn't.
she already trying to justify the manipulation that he had on her already. You know, like
He didn't even say he blacked out.
she's so used to going back to him after these type of shit. Like I don't. People, some people gonna be like, "Oh, it's your fault." Nah, you don't never know until you in a situation like that. So shit like that, like
It's not a
girls
day
always go back to
situation.
like that. Like I probably did. I work probably why.
Sometimes it lasts years, yo.
So like shit like that's like that shit ain't fucking cool. But you here trying to fucking justify why he punched you and you trying to justify why you went back to him. Nah, some shit that's a mental issue that girls go through when they in that situation. Like that's a mental issue right there, bro. Like keep going back to this nigga for what? Knowing you about to get beat up again. Feel me? Especially he not even protecting you.
Process everything that had went down. Like I didn't realize how serious it was what he did to me. I was barely even looking at my face for real. Like when I would go through something, better way for me to process it is to act like it didn't happen or to like just I don't know, just act like it didn't happen. That's how I deal with a lot of stuff that I go through. I just like brush it off and try to act like it never happened. Literally, like so I'm still talking to Flo and shit, and I'm looking at my face more and more, and I'm just like, damn, like my face is really fucked up, like really fucked up. And then we still getting steady getting into it after this. Like the nigga took my stuff, he was throwing it all outside, like just being extra as fuck. Right after he just did all of this to me, I'm like, okay, yeah, you obviously really just don't give a fuck. Like, you don't even have no remorse for anything that you just did to me. Like, you don't care what you just did to me. It don't even bother you at all how many times you just punched me in my face. Like, and then after he just kept complaining about his hand.
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this first. Watch this.
That's a real issue, bro.
His hand, he's like, my hand, look at it. Look. I'm like, look at my face. You telling me to look at your hand, but you ain't got no other scratch on your body?
Looking at him like he ain't
but look at my
like
face. My face is fucked up.
Like, he like a whole fucking.
And that's how you fucked your hand up.
How could you do that?
And telling me to look
like,
at
to
it.
me?
Like, he want me to feel sorry for him or something. I'm like, I just kept seeing more and more, like, yeah, this nigga really don't give a fuck about me. Like, it's time for me to move around. So after that, I'm like, yeah, it's cool. Like, I'm good off you. And he basically moving weird too. So I'm like, yeah, so obviously you feel some type, you feel bad. Either feel bad about what you did to me or you just don't give a fuck at all. So I'm like, yeah, you're not taking this serious at all. Like, you really don't give a fuck about the situation at all. So it just made me more and more upset, like, about how he did not give a fuck or did not show any remorse for real. Like, and then when he was doing it, he would, like, apologize and then start doing it again. Like, the first time after he put his hands on me and he had busted my lip and my nose, he apologized for that. And then when I punch the TV, you turn around and you punch on me again. Like, you're not sorry for nothing that you're doing. You steady doing it. And then you saying, I'm fighting you. You defending yourself. How you defending yourself from somebody that's down on the ground? And then I'm a girl at that. Like,
yes, a girl.
And I'm supposed to be your girlfriend. You're supposed to love me. So for you to get on here and punch on me like that is insane to me. Like it's crazy.
In the street.
And then to get on here and make it seem like I'm always the aggressor when I only had good intentions this whole relationship is crazy. Like crazy. Don't make it seem like I just be mad and I just be doing stuff. No, you provoked me into doing a lot of things that I've done. And then also the pregnancy situation. What happened with that was Flo knew what the fuck he was doing when he did it. Literally knew what the fuck he was doing when he did it. And when it actually happened, the nigga started acting weird to me. Like, being weird as fuck. Like, telling me, honestly, that he didn't want to have a kid right now. He's not ready to have a kid right now. And I respect that, yeah. But I'm like, Flo, if you knew what you was doing, why did you do it? Like, you did it like you wanted to have a kid. So that made me more upset. It's like, you know what I experienced with my last
That's why you gotta
pregnancy.
always
Like,
protect yourself anyway.
I lost my baby. I wanted my child. So for you to, like, the first child I have after that, for me to abort my baby, that hurt my feelings. Because it's like, I wanted my child. And I could not have my child. So I feel like my next pregnancy was a blessing. Like, thank you, Lord. Like, so I'm like, debating on if I want to or not. But as I start seeing how Flo was acting more and more, how he did me while I was, I'm just like, yeah, you not supposed to be my baby father. Like, I don't even want to kill with you at this point. Because look at how you act. Like, I wouldn't even want to be tied to you like that. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get the abortion. At this point, I had my mind made up by seeing how he did me the whole time. I was sick. He was going out every night. I asked Flo to take me to the hospital because I was throwing up a lot. Did not take me to the hospital. He would go out instead of taking me to the hospital. Like, really saying fuck me in my face. Going out doing weird shit.
Basically saying fuck you and your kid.
What the fuck he wanted to do. And knowing that I was in the house and I couldn't do what I wanted to do. He just knew that he could do what he wanted to do. So he was trying to, like,
without you,
say fuck me. So I'm like, you know what? Okay, but the night that I went to go get his shit, I had found out he was staying somewhere he was not supposed to be staying. And I'm like, Flo, you know I'm sitting over here pregnant with your child. I'm sick every day.
People sleeping
and you going and doing what?
Probably noonie prayer.
And then I kept telling him I want to get an abortion. I want to get an abortion. You should pay for it. Because that's what the man is supposed to do. Especially when you did it on purpose and you're the reason I'm getting the abortion for real. You're paying for it. Mm-hmm. So I keep asking him, Flo, can you give me the money for the abortion? And we never got to talk again. Like, I'm good. We never have to talk again. He would not give me the money. But steady going outside, going to buy bottles, popping bottles, going outside every night, going to the strip club, throwing ones at the strippers. but can't give me my $650. So speaking on that situation, yes, I did. I went to the house. When I seen he was not there, I'm like, where's he at? The nigga stayed out all night. I'm like, where is he at? Whole time I find out where he at. I'm like, okay, yeah, you want to play with me while I'm pregnant, and you won't give me the money for it, but you can go outside and do all this stuff. Hell yeah, I acted out of emotion. I grabbed all of his expensive shit. I said, okay, Flo, if you don't want to give me the $650, I'm going to sell your shit and get the $650. Like, and then he's saying I stole $15,000. Nigga, I didn't steal $15,000. I picked up the expensive shit I seen in the room. I picked up a fucking Dior vest, some clothes, materialistic shit.
30,000.
And I picked it up and I'm like, I'm gone. Like, I got in the car and I went to my friend. I went to Crystal house. So I'm like, he called me when he went back and he seen his stuff was gone. So he like, but where you at? And I took his computer too. I took a lot of stuff because I wanted to negotiate at this point. You want to go outside, you want to do what the fuck you want to do, you want to throw money at strippers, but leave me for dead while I'm pregnant? After what I just went through my last pregnancy? Nigga, you don't fuck with me for real. So I'm like, okay, I got something for that. Basically, I had went, got his stuff, and then he called my phone. He like, bitch, why the fuck you taking my shit? Blah, 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 blah. I'm on my way. I'm coming to get it. I'm like, okay, cool. You on your way, but I'm not even there. I'm trying to tell him I'm not there. But he still pulled up, and when he got there, I'm making sure the door is locked or whatever because he was on some angry, aggressive shit. Like, bitch, you took my shit, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, I'm finna play it cool. I'm gonna keep the door closed and talk to the nigga through the door so we can negotiate about this. So I'm like, Flo, give me my $650 and I will give you your stuff. We don't have to do none of this. He started kicking at the door. I'm like, Flo, this is not your house. This is Crystal house. If I would have known you was gonna do all this, I would never took the shit because it's like you're doing the most about some materialistic ass shit. And then Flo, you act like you're never gonna see me again, or I'm really gonna take your shit and auction it off. Like, be fucking for real. You know you can get your shit. Chill the fuck out. I'm like, Flo,
you really took
I need you to give me the $650 and I'll give you your all of your stuff. No, we ain't gotta argue, we ain't gotta do nothing. We can't. And you can give me the $650 and I will go on about my day and about my life. It can just be that simple. He continues to kick the door down like he can't hear what I'm saying. Continues to do it. I'm to the point I'm scared. I'm thinking this door.
Mind you, he ain't mentioned a lot of this in his video.
Yeah, the door kicking down and nothing.
This nigga bypassed every fucking thing. Just to give us the fucking shit we already know about. Nigga, we know that already, bro. Why you not just saying what happened on your side? Like, give us your point of view. You gave us her point of view with your aspect of it. Mm-hmm. Like, what the fuck?
Or really finna come down. That's when I went and I grabbed the knife and I started recording because I'm like, this nigga's really kicking the door in. Like, this is crazy. And honestly, I had no intentions on ever letting that get out because I forgave Flo for that situation, which was probably a very dumb thing to do. But I can't lie, I be dumb sometimes when I'm in relationships. When I love someone, I be stupid for them sometimes. And I need to stop. Like, I need to stop putting up with stuff that I know I don't deserve because that's how it even got this far. Like, I should have been left when
I know y'all seen me saying videos before. Say if he did it once and he say he ain't gonna do it again, it's a lie. He always gonna do it again, and it's always gonna escalate. It always gets worse until it's done or somebody's done, and you don't want us to get there. Just walk away.
Saw I wasn't getting treated right, and I saw that the nigga didn't really fuck with me for real. So I'm like, at this point, I needed $650. After that, the police came and made me give him his stuff back, which was fine. I gave him all of his stuff back, and the nigga still didn't give me my $650 that day. He ended up sending it days later. I had to keep asking for it over and over again. He still didn't send it. So I'm like, at this point, like, you're really just playing with me. Like,
get money flowing,
playing mind games. And that shit was just annoying me because it's like, bro, you want to keep me in this position because I'm pregnant, sick. Whenever I'm pregnant, I get really sick at the beginning. Like, I'm throwing up all the time. I can't keep nothing down. I can't even drink water and be good. And then he was moving so crazy. Everything he was doing was making me even more sick. And I kept telling him, I'm like, Flo, the stuff you doing is making me more sick. Like, can you stop? And I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it. Like, he really did not give a fuck at all. At fucking all, bro. And I should have walked away then. I forgave him for that and I moved on. I forgave him from a lot of things that I shouldn't have forgiven him from. And I blame myself for that. And for the people that keep trying to say I got on here trying to play victim or I want to be a victim, I don't want to be going through none of this.
She is a fucking victim, my nigga. Like,
she literally got beat.
Bro, she had fucking bruises all on her face, bro. And she got jumped.
Like, I don't watch Special Victims Unit.
Like, you see with fucking Roll It Up K and her man beat her up, bro. That skinny little girl.
She didn't even talk about that. Bro. She didn't even talk about that.
I think it's crazy.
Shit, this is embarrassing for somebody to look my name up and see my face beat up. Like, I don't want to be known for getting beat up by my nigga. Like, and it's a lot of altercations and shit that I didn't never bring to the media for that reason. Cause I don't like this shit. I don't like and then for him to say I like the attention that I'm getting right now. You think I want to be known for getting beat on?
That's embarrassing.
No, I don't like the fucking attention, but nobody's finna get on here and try to make me look like a bad person when I know this whole situation could have been prevented if you would have just let me go with my friends from jump. You made me come with you when I did not want to. So don't make it seem like our other situations really had anything to do with this. Because anything that happened in the past does not have nothing to do with this situation I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. I didn't get on here doing the most about all the situations in the past. I told them what happened with the pregnancy situation. And I posted that video with the clip of you saying I beat this hoe up because I wanted them to know that it was in you to beat a hoe up. If you could say that it's in you to beat a hoe up. Mm-hmm. Why you saying you just talking? No, you really beat a hoe up. You beat me up. Mm-hmm. Like, why are you trying to make it seem like you was just talking? No, you would have really put your hands on me.
Like I said,
so I don't know why you're lying, Flo, but it's okay. I understand you're trying to. And I appreciate your apology if it was genuine. I honestly do. But I don't like how you got on here and tried to make it seem like this situation was like any other situation in the past. And then there's been times that you've taken advantage of me in the past too. Like, I throw water on him and he'll start punching on me for throwing water on him. So it's like, even if I don't provoke this nigga with my hands, he's always on go regardless. So don't make it seem like I'm always the aggressor because that's not the truth. There's been times where people had to come get Flo up off of me. Literally, like up off of me while I'm laying on the floor. He's on top of me, steady. Like, you wasn't defending yourself in that moment. You was trying to whoop my ass. Like, what are you talking about? Why are you trying to make it seem like it's always just self-defense? No, it's not self-defense. And then even if it is, Flo, I'm not saying it.
You're a bitch. I'm gonna stay slow.
I'm not saying it's right for me to put my hands on anyone, and I'm going to work on that myself too. I'm going to try to just relax. When people do things to me that I don't like, I'm going to try to just calm down more and use my hands less. Mm-hmm. I can admit to having that problem, and I can say that I'm going to work on that also. But all I'm saying is it was no reason for you to take it that far. And that's all I wanted him to acknowledge and say. Like, you bringing up what has happened in the past and shit has nothing to do with everything you did to me this day. And then you still not explaining how you made me come with you when I did not want to come with you. I asked you multiple times to give me my phone. You put me in the closet and made me stay there. You stood in front of the door for hours not letting me leave. You still not explaining none of that. You just trying to flip this, oh my God, she been hitting on me too. Our relationship was toxic. Flo, our relationship was toxic because of you. It wasn't because I was the problem. It was because you were the problem. The fuck? I wasn't doing nothing to you. I wasn't out here wild. I wasn't doing fucked up shit. I was being a genuine girlfriend. Like,
hello? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I spoke to him. Alright, I was gonna tell you after you with him, cause y'all gonna go to the restaurant. Yeah, I can meet you when you finish, and I could bring you home or whatever. Oh yeah, I can meet you. Just come. Well, you're gonna have Wi-Fi. You're not gonna have Wi-Fi. Okay. All right. Call me before you go. All right. Let me have something.
Waking up every day happy, ready to start the day off and the nigga have an attitude and just, I don't know, he just was mean, like, very angry. I used to always tell him, like, you're angry, like, what's wrong with you? Like, the way he used to treat me, it just wasn't, I'm like, Flo, you don't treat me right, bro. Like, so I'm like, you know what, at this point, he just always promised me he would do better. Every time I wanted to leave, he like, I'll do better, bro. Just give me one more chance. That's all he ever says. One more chance. One more chance. I'm going to do it. One more chance. I promise you, I'm going to be the man that you need me to be. I'm going to treat you better. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And he'll do it for a few days. He used to tell me I'm going to spend more time with you. I'm going to stay in the room more. I'm going to stop going out so much. But then he'll still go out. He'll be good for a couple days and then just go back to doing what the fuck he was doing. And I think he looked at what I was asking him to do as more of, I'm trying to control him.
Instead of looking at it like like I said earlier about the girls say certain things to protect you and keep you from certain things, block you even knowing, but you're ignorant and you're proud that want to ignore that. But like sometimes you have to sit down and chill out, my nigga. You could be walking into your death and you don't even know it because your foot's so hot. You're so feeling to walk somewhere, my nigga. Chill the fuck out.
Most of the time, your partner really does want the
like niggas want to live. Niggas want to turn up so fucking much. You don't know.
She not always hating on you and don't want you to go outside.
You don't even know how to feel when it's to relax, nigga. Like it's certain times to turn up, certain times to relax. You here chilling with these niggas, but I bet you they know. I bet you they relaxing though.
I bet you their girl is good and they not calling them.
Exactly. I bet you
because they were chilling with her all week and they stayed one day out.
Exactly. I bet you they household good. But yeah, you here running here thinking shit is lit like that. Now these niggas got their shit together. You don't, nigga. You hear your girl going through it. You hear beating your girl up. These niggas probably ain't doing that. But you feeling to be around these niggas. Weirdo ass niggas, son.
Which was never what I was trying to do. Like, I'm not trying to control you. I just know what I want out of a relationship. And if you can't give me that, set me free to go and get it. And that's all I asked him for the whole relationship. He kept me around knowing he didn't want to give me these things. Knowing that he wasn't ready to change as a man. And I don't respect that. Because I asked you multiple times. But I can only blame myself at the same time for believing what you were saying. For, like, having faith that you would change. Because that's all I would say it was.
You're
like, I
supposed to believe
cared
somebody
for
what
like,
they're
I genuinely
saying.
Cared for our relationship. I wanted to do it. I wanted to make it work if it could. But the more and more everything kept happening, I just realized that it can't happen. Like, at this point, we just really not meant to be. Like, basically. I'm more of a, I don't know. I just like feeling like I'm in love, like head over heels. And I know that feeling before because I had it before. So it's like,
and if you have it once, you don't want to settle for less
than that. I feel like
fuck that.
Some type of, like, I love you, but I feel like you low-key got some type of hatred towards me. Like, that's how I'm feeling. Like,
I'm not
like
feeling like
we're
in
one.
love.
I'm feeling like I'm trying to be one, but
it ain't supposed to be no
not, like,
secret agendas or nothing.
It was just weird. Yeah. But every time I ever tried to walk away, he always tried to get me to stay. Like, he really wanted to do right by me. So I was giving him chances and shit. And together. Honestly, I just feel like I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop being so good of a person. Because honestly, motherfuckers just keep taking advantage of that shit. Like, and honestly, I don't want to be looked at as a victim. I'm kind of over this whole situation. Whatever happens, happens. After this, like, I'm trying to move on with my life. I'm trying to figure out what's next. I'm trying to heal. Like, I'm trying to actually be at peace within myself, because that's what I really want to feel again. Some type of peace. Like, before I was with Flo, I finally got to that point where I'm like, yeah, I'm at one with myself. Like, I was good. I'm like, I'm okay with being alone. I'm not, you know. But being in that like fucked everything up. Now I'm not used to being alone again. But I'm good. Like, I'm I can move on. I can do whatever I want, and I feel like free. I feel like a weight lifted off my chest because it was a lot of days that I just felt like, what am I even doing? Like, why are we even together? Like, why am I feeling all this negative energy towards our relationship? Like, it wasn't right. I didn't like it because like I said, I've experienced being at one with someone before. Like, I've experienced just knowing that y'all are, I don't know how to describe it, but you know that connection you have when somebody really your nigga.
It's
like,
a feeling
this
you
is really my
can't
person.
explain. That's why you can't
It's
explain.
like, Flo never really.
It's like y'all just locked in. That's your
We never
person.
got that feeling for real because he always just treated me like he didn't like me or he hated me. So I'm just like, but it was always like weird because it would be like bipolar moments. Like I'm not saying he dogged me my whole relationship. We did have good times. We did enjoy ourselves. But there was a lot of times like that I just didn't know why he even still had me around if he like wanted to act that way towards me. So I'm just like, I'm just confused at this point. It was just a lot of mind games being played, and I really, I don't know how to describe it, but I really care for Flo, and that's why I put up with a lot of the things that I did put up with. But yeah, I'm really tired of this situation. Whatever y'all want to believe, y'all can believe. I'm over everything, and I just feel like I want everybody to know that
over 20,000.
Never wanted this shit. Like, I didn't think this shit would even get this. I didn't think anything out before I did it. I just did it because I was so angry with him in that moment for doing that to my face and then having no remorse towards the situation at all. That I'm like, the world needs to see the real you. Like, that was my intention of going to the media, was exposing the real Flo. Like, I need everybody to see him for who he really is, and not who he wants y'all to see him for. Exactly. Because that's what he's been portraying. I'm like, watching him online is a whole different person than what's in person. Like, I'm like, Flo, like, you can't even keep getting on this media and you trying to portray it, be the image that you're not. That shit is irritating to me because really I show my flaws on camera.
They be a real whole different person.
And remember, she said that he's the type of nigga to want to impress niggas. Like, he always got to prove a point to somebody. Like, bro.
Like, we know you in real life. You don't got to do that around us.
Exactly. Well, we don't know him, but you know what we mean for saying it. Like, but
talking
like,
in there, you know.
But like, bro, like, type of shit you want to impress me for, nigga. Like, I don't know, niggas be real like that. But coming to the end with this video, man, she basically ain't really saying right now that she said she didn't say in the beginning, but that shit is crazy to me. Like, I don't condone that shit at all. Shit is corny. That shit is black.
People need to stop downplaying the situation. Stop hyping him up like it's cool, bro. Keep your head up. Like, keep his head up for what? He ain't go through nothing.
It's all good. You get yourself another one.
He ain't go through nothing.
Exactly. He ain't go through nothing. She did, nigga.
Yeah, lifting that nigga up. He's not a victim.
She's the one healing. Her face fucked up. Yeah. Weirdo ass nigga, bro. For real. Like, they can't tell me nothing.
And I hope this girl tread lightly behind him, too. Cause listen, y'all. Yeah. Really be careful with him.
We heard that she behind, what's her name, F.O.E.
Carena got into it with her. We're going to get into that in the next video. Comment down below so we can get into that, y'all. Like this video.
Share, subscribe.
We out.